No way I'm actually catching this. Net it! Net it! No! 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 Come back! Come back! No! Oh, no! No! No, I'm not that good. Now, oh.
Welcome to this week's fishing report from Boss Outdoor. We've got a fair bit for you this week. The Kids Junior Fishing Comp is on and started, so don't forget to come in store and grab your bags for that. So let's get stuck into the fishing report.
So the estuary fishing this last week hasn't been too bad. Obviously cold weather, we had quite a bit of rain and slowed things up a little bit. But we've definitely seen the Pambula River, some nice salmon coming from there. So there's been some kids out over the school holidays getting into the salmon in the Pambula River, which has been great. Little plastics or little metal lures have been working, even floating the bait back a pilly, sort of anchored up in the channel. There's definitely been some really nice salmon coming around from there. We saw some nice bream out of the Beaker River recently, which was a bit of a surprise being it's so dirty, but it's clearing up not too bad. So yeah, some nice bream out of there. Obviously some perch. Obviously perch closed season, so they need to be released as soon as possible. So yeah, some good perch in amongst the bream as well. So yeah, other estuaries, been fishing not too bad. Here in the Marimbula estuary has been okay. We had some young kids this morning catching some nice trebs off the pier across the road from the shop. Top Lake, there's some nice tailor up there. I heard a couple of big ones in the high 60s this week as well. So not too bad estuary fishing. You might have to work a little bit for them this cold water and cold weather, but definitely worth getting out and about with a fishing comp running this month as well. So there's plenty of salmon to be had to get an entry in for that. So yeah, get out there, brave this cold weather, and you should be able to get some fish. The flatties and snapper offshore haven't been too bad over the last week as well. So dirty water, obviously, again, from the weather we had. Snapper fishing's definitely eased up a little bit. Not as good as it was the previous couple of weeks. Some good fish still to be had. We had Corey who works in the shop here, get some really nice fish. One up to mid-60s, a couple other really good ones too. So a lot of mowies we're seeing getting around too. We had some guys in the shop with a lot of mowies, so definitely some of those getting around. Flatties are still good out in that 50-metre mark too, so plenty of flatties and snapper getting around as well, so definitely worth getting out. Swell looks like it might be a little bit up over the weekend. Wind's down, so it might be all right. Just take care on the bar if you're going over the bar, and you should be able to still get some fish. So beaches have been fishing pretty good. We see some salmon and tailor getting around in those gutters. We had some pretty wild seas, so that's gouged out a few gutters there. So have a look at the beaches, find a good area, and there's bound to be fish in there. Bait fishing, obviously, with pillies. Metal lures is always a good choice this time of year, so well worth having a go on the beaches. With all this dirty water too, so we've definitely seen some mulloway getting around as well. So lots of guys out there chasing those with this runoff out of the estuaries. So that's going to ease up a little bit as this water clears up as well. But mate, the mulloway's been great this year, so definitely worth getting out there and having a go with them.
Well, thanks, Dave. Some really good options there if you want to get your kids into the fishing comp, or if you're just in the area on holidays and want to go for a fish at the moment. Some really good options. So let's get stuck into the game fishing report as well. Some heaps of tuna getting caught. If you're straight out the front of Marimbula, find a temp break and around that 18-degree water, and you'll find some yellowfin. There's been a fair few school yellowfin and some even a little bit bigger. The weather looks a little bit up and down over the weekend, but probably still good enough to get out there and chase some tuna. So yeah, fingers crossed we get a good yellowfin bite over the weekend. Don't forget, if you're going to go yellowfin fishing, you've really got to take some petrol. We cover a lot of miles out there and burn through a lot of petrol driving all day. So fill those tanks up before you head out. Well, thanks for tagging us in all your pictures on Instagram. Keep them coming in. It really lets us do a great report. So that wraps things up for this week's fishing report here at Boss Outdoor. If there's anything you need to know, whether it's fishing, camping, anything outdoor related, come into Boss Outdoor so we can hook you up.